All right, y'all, you feel me? This episode is sponsored by Underdog. Don't worry about nothing, but this is What Could Go Wrong, episode 23, I think, man. We got a special guest here with us, man, G Herbo. What's the deal?
Herbo on the building.
What's up, my brothers?
That's
right.
What's going on?
This is our Michael Jordan episode from Chicago.
That's kind of tight.
Yeah.
I pick up what you putting down, man.
Right
I
before we
fuck with
start
that.
recording, we was finna get canceled, homie.
No.
No. Y'all was talking about switches going off by Obama House.
No,
you said that shit.
No.
Yeah,
that's
We
what
was getting
bro
Chicago
said.
facts.
I said, I don't know.
We was getting Chicago facts from King.
Nah, I did this nigga, dog. Just tell him what you were saying.
If
You
we
don't
was
like
about
Michael
to get
Jordan.
if we was about to get canceled, why'd you bring that shit?
Yeah,
in,
why
man?
would you bring it up?
I'm with the getting canceled.
Say cancel culture ain't got shit on you, man.
Come on, man.
I'm a Gemini, nigga. Me and
Nah,
Kanye
but
know
they,
what's up.
I want to get to this. What's the name? Jordan lost the M in a dice game.
Bro, that's a urban
Dice
legend in
game.
my hood.
Jordan lost an M in a
It's
dice
an
game.
urban legend in my hood,
Urban
man.
legend.
Bro.
Nah,
for sure.
That
All right,
means-
let's follow the urban legend then. So, did you even know the person that he lost to?
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure.
He was
It's
moving
like,
around like he had an M.
yeah, nah, for sure. And it's like, this is a real street nigga from my hood, so I ain't even go disclose his name.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Like, this back in the 90s when some shit like that. Like, and it was believable because this a nigga that had real money in my hood. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I can believe that.
And everybody who watching though, I'm telling you, like I already know him for real. You see what I'm saying? Like people from my hood who watching, they gonna know exactly who I'm talking about.
And they
Like,
gonna
he
like,
beat-
man, yeah, he did that to
He
to
beat
MJ.
him out of M, but I
Yeah.
feel like Jordan only gave him probably about 400, 500, 600. Jordan probably owe him 400,000 to this day.
I got you, nigga.
Type
Keep
shit.
going.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
MJ.
He probably beat him out of like 600
Get
or something.
some final tickets.
For sure.
know,
No, I ain't gonna
some
lie.
side
That's a
shoes.
real like story that I heard growing up for real, and I know it ain't no lie.
I mean, they
legendary.
say Jordan was a cold gambler. You know, I
Was
ain't
or
gonna
is?
I still hear stories about like Mike still being in the trenches, bro, gambling. Like
That's part of
still
the
in the
reason
little
why he,
gambling house. Like,
When baseball, I was like, we talking about urban legends.
right.
It's part of the reason why he went baseball.
Go get that money.
No.
If y'all want to talk about it, y'all talk about it.
No,
I'm saying,
talk
yeah, we're going to the urban legends. That's what I'm saying.
Because his father got passed away.
That was
Yeah, his father
yeah.
got passed away. They was big game. I guess somebody got him or whatever the case may be. I don't know.
Was that why he was in the league though?
I guess he left. Y'all don't know.
Why
He
is
was-
it in
he was-
baseball?
I'm
league,
saying
or-
no. Was that why he was in the NBA? Like during his NBA career?
No,
What
yeah,
you
that was
mean?
during while he was in the NBA.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you, oh, what,
Oh,
was
yeah,
that?
when his dad-
When
Wow.
his, when his pops passed.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
young, bro. I was born in '95, bro. I don't be knowing half of this shit.
That's what I
Oh,
was
so his
saying.
last year was, his first year. His
Damn,
last year was your,
95.
no, not 90.
Oh, he
When I
missed the
was
whole
born or something.
Jordan
He was about
era
2,
then.
3 when he left. Damn, it's
He was
crazy.
a kid.
He don't know shit
I don't
about
know
All right, cool.
shit,
So yeah, his
man.
pops had.
I'm a Kobe fan, man. I'm
Oh,
bro.
okay, that makes
Oh,
sense.
You see?
yeah, I love that,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, tell us a story then, real quick.
What, Kobe?
About the his pops and situation.
Oh, Pops?
Yeah, give Herbo some Chicago. Okay.
Well, then they going to cancel me.
Yeah.
Already, you know,
No, it's a story. It's all on sports.
I
Center
heard he
and
owed
everything.
somebody some money.
Yeah.
I heard he owed somebody some money. He
Pops
got popped.
gone missing.
And then, yeah, Pops. Yeah,
And then
Pops.
he retired.
He retired, went baseball.
Which
then he,
don't
then he
make
came
sense
back.
to me
Who
now.
did he
then.
play for when he played baseball?
I think he played for
The
the
White
White
Sox.
Sox.
White Sox.
He did.
Yeah, ain't went no minor league. He was in the major leagues.
White Sox.
Hold on, he made one appearance in the major leagues for real. He had to.
It was the minor league.
What was it? That's what it was, the Barons.
Oh.
Barons.
So he wasn't in the MLB.
Oh, well, then he wasted his time.
Deion Sanders was in baseball for
So
real.
Yeah,
Deion
Deion
went-
Sanders
he went
did
all
both.
the way.
Yeah, Deion Sanders was real
And
deal.
Bo Jackson.
He
Bo
played
Jackson
for
was
the
real
the
deal.
Braves for real. Deion Sanders.
Bo
Deion
Jackson played
Sanders
for
was
KC.
really
You
out
don't
there
know
stealing
Bo
bases.
Jackson is.
Yeah.
He was too young.
I know who Bo Jackson
He
is.
wasn't born.
Man, I know who Bo Jackson is though.
He was eating the Wheaties.
I had a
He
pair
was
of
eating
Bo
the Bo
Jacksons.
Jackson Wheaties.
Classic.
I had a pair of Bo Jackson for
Yeah,
sure.
classic.
You had the Bo Jacksons? How is it with Jordans out there though in Chicago? Like,
What
is
you mean?
niggas just really going crazy for them bitches like that?
Yeah,
Or
niggas
y'all,
still
y'all
wear
get them more
mics
than
to this
anybody?
day. Nah, for sure. We call them mics in Chicago. So
Oh,
it's like-
mics?
yeah.
The
Yeah,
mics.
for sure. Like, I didn't sleep outside of Foot Lockers and all type of shit to get mics before. I ain't
For
gonna
sure.
lie to you. Like, and it's still like, to this day, it's still just as big, like in Chicago as anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got the brand new mics, you don't gotta go Balenci. You don't gotta go Dior. You don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got all the mics, you really
You a
got
nigga.
all the kicks. You
They
got
should
it.
be
to put
supplying
away.
y'all more. Like, you know, they give a certain amount out to each city and shit. They should.
I think they do though. For
You think
real.
so?
Like, yeah, no, for sure.
Special
Like, even when they
colorways, all
say they
that.
like run out, they never really run out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never really, because when they used to say they had limited pairs and you get to the front line, like I didn't really waited in line for Jordans for real, and I always got them still.
As a celebrity?
as a celebrity, I ain't waiting. Bro, I ain't waiting on shit. I got them immediately. Them motherfuckers coming to my front door now.
I need them now. Hey, but look, all the homies, I was telling them about you. You feel me? You know, and especially the homie right here. He been going through depression a little bit here and there.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
He didn't tell me that though.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know he didn't say no bullshit like that. Yeah, that's amazing.
Threw the homie under the bus.
Yeah.
He didn't tell me that, but I mean, it happened to the best of us, man. You
No,
know,
all of us though. All of us be suffering from a gang of shit though. You feel me? And like I said, I was looking at you, looking at all your interviews and shit. You definitely got a crazy story to tell, man. And, you know, and just at your point in your career right now, like, you know, how do you balance the fatherhood and your career? You feel me? And all of your problems at one time.
The main way for me, bro, is fatherhood comes first. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever I need to do to make sure that I'm on top of my game as a father. And don't get me wrong, I don't got all the answers. I don't got it figured out. So sometimes I gotta have my kids with me on the road. Sometimes and ever since like I had my firstborn, I don't care how long it is. I'm so passionate about just being around my kids, and I love my kids so much. I don't care if I get to spend a day. I don't care if it's 30 minutes. I'm gonna make that the longest, best 30 minutes on earth. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to like being with my kids. So it's like, first and foremost, fatherhood comes first. And that balance is just trying to make sure that my kids feel love from me and like presence as a father first. You know what I'm saying? So with me being on the road, sometimes I really do have to like, and I'm fortunate enough to have help. I got a lot of like help when it comes to being a father. Maybe my mom might help me if it's not my girl. You know, we able to hire nannies, stuff like that. So it's like my kids be on the road with me a lot. You feel what I'm saying? And then, you know, of course I gotta be able to try to like balance out my career and work and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's good that I could have like my kids in the studio with me. Like I don't really bring my daughter out as much because she a girl, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like I keep her tucked, but I have my kids in the studio. I have both of my sons in the studio. I have your son in the studio. He don't sleep anyway, and he like being in the studio. So sometimes I have your son in the studio with me 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's why he own like pretty much all of my albums, because when he get in there, he want to like say his little 1, 2.
When he said I want to be on
shit.
The album.
Yeah, he want to talk shit on the albums and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And like he kind of like, I don't know if he be for real, if he really want to rap, because I just said this shit the other day on What's the Word TV. That shit went viral, but he done came up with his own rap name and everything. He called himself Baby Crash, and he made a beat. Baby Crash, that shit sound like that explains who he is already.
Do you feel like you influencing him to be the crash
sure.
out?
I feel like I influence him anyway, but he naturally a crash out. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
So he all crash out.
He naturally just gonna crash out for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get a token to both parents. His mama a crash out too, bro. Don't act like she ain't a crash out her damn self.
Always gotta get
I'm saying? Like,
a token to the both
that
parents.
nigga get that from both parents, for real, for real.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, and he just made a beat though. He just made his first beat like at Mick crib, at Mickey crib and shit. So it's like, I don't know. I ain't saying like he gonna get into music, but I know I influence him. You know what I'm saying? I'm an influence on all my children, so I gotta watch the shit that I do, watch the shit that I say, and just watch the, like, you know what I'm saying, the impact that I'm leaving on them for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, like, fatherhood is first, bro. And we was just talking about, you know what I'm saying, your hats and shit, man. You know, that's why I fuck with it.
No,
bro.
for sure. I'll be peeping that too. So how much do the environment change up when you have your kids around in the studio?
All the way, man. It go from shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, my life like a 24-hour party, for real, for real. So it's like when I got my kids, it be calm, you know what I'm saying? Just me and my select few homies that I really trust being around my children, you feel what I'm saying? And food and just vibes like that, you feel me? The environment changed tremendously, because I might have my mama in the studio helping with my son, you feel me? Like, while I'm working and doing shit, like, I need to have somebody having a 24-hour, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not 24-hour, but like a eye on him at all times, you feel what I'm saying? So, and I'm blessed to have like the resources to do that, you feel me? Like,
yeah. My next question real quick too. So on some discipline shit, we was talking about that a couple weeks ago. All right, now the people you trust and you working, and he already crashing out, right? Dude, is there anybody, like the people around you outside of moms, can they how cool are you with them disciplining? Or do they stop you in the middle of what you got going on?
It's a two-sided coin, I ain't gonna lie. I instill so much, like, I'm not gonna say fear, but like my son know what to do and what not to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's never been a situation where he did some shit where he needed to be disciplined right then on the spot. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm happy that ain't never happened. But if it ever came about, like, my big brother could discipline him. You feel what I'm saying? Shit. My manager is his godfather, so he could automatically discipline him. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I got people around that could definitely discipline my child, and I'm not one of them. Like I'm from the trenches, bro. It take a village to raise a kid. So it's like if you do some shit, or if I'm watching one of my homies' kids, like I'm not gonna abuse them or put my hands on them, but I'm gonna be stern. Like you just gotta be stern, and then bring me my child so I could discipline my child. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I understand what, like, because kids definitely try to, like, they try to.
Oh, they gonna extend it.
You give them an inch, they gonna take 10 miles. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna extend it for sure.
I want my kid to know that he can't do that. You feel me? And I really come from, like, well, like, I'm not old, but I'm old school. Like it take a village to really raise a kid. Like my aunties, my mama friends and best friends, they knew they had the right of way to whoop my ass if I ever did something. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my kid he not bad for real. So it's like, he might just flip off the walls and do little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't gonna do nothing with as to he got to be disciplined for real. But, I think I definitely would feel a way if somebody put their hands on my child and didn't tell me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah.
I definitely would feel a way.
At this point, it's crazy though, because like you said though, your aunties and them when you growing up,
they just whoop me your ass. Hit you first, ask the questions later.
Like, get out the refrigerator.
For sure.
Don't gotta tell your mama nothing.
Nigga, get the juice.
But then
get out the refrigerator.
On the flip
get out
side,
the refrigerator is big.
My son, like me though, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's probably why I was so fucked up and bad growing up, because outside of my household, I didn't really get whoopings. And even inside my household, like, I probably could count. My dad, like, used to, like, physically punch me and shit, but my mom never really hit me for real. So I was able to get away with a lot growing up, bro. And then it's like, I was 13, 12, 14, like, doing all type of wild shit, and I was just, like, so smart, and I was ahead of my time. I was able to finagle and, like, finesse my way through shit. Well, when I get in trouble, like, I was going to jail and shit. My first time going to jail, I was like 10 years old, 11 years old, some shit like that. And my mama and them, like, couldn't believe I did it. You see what I'm saying? Like, but I really was guilty of the shit that they said I did. You feel me? So it's like I was able to get away with so much shit. Then by the time I got 15, 16 years old, I was making my own money and, like, rapping and shit. Like, I think I just, like, I paid attention to my environment and everything that was going around me. I had older siblings, like older cousins and shit like that. And being around my big brother and shit, like, I learned from them and seeing their mistakes and the shit they was doing. So I was, like, light years ahead of the average kid that was my age.
Where was your daddy at?
My mom and dad been together like 40 years.
Damn.
They still
right
together
now?
to this day.
Damn.
Good for him.
Yeah, I come from a two-parent household.
So you come from a two-parent household.
And was still bad
You was
as
a fuck up.
Now
Now you got a nanny.
It'd be like that. It's like the pastor's
Hey,
kids.
this
They used to be the
nigga
worst one.
Nah, for sure. Like,
Pastor's daughter be the hoe.
I definitely, like, I come from a two-parent household, man, and I was smart, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was smart as fuck, gang. So, like, when I got straight A's in school, I got leeway. I was able to spend the night at my homie's crib, and I always lived in the hood. I lived in the trenches, so when I was outside, I was just doing all type of bad shit.
No,
like,
I don't know. You just said you stayed 3 blocks away from Obama.
I ain't saying I stayed 3 blocks away from Obama. Hell no. Like,
And Farrakhan.
you know what's so crazy? Me and Michelle
nigga.
Obama went to the same grammar school, though.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, she went to my grammar school, but my shit in the trenches. The grammar school I went to was in the hood.
y'all trying to clean shit up.
He painting everything with the trenches.
Yeah, no.
My
You
grammar
paint
school,
everything
I
with
went
the
to.
trenches, nigga,
I went
nah.
to Edward Alexander Boucher on 73rd and Jeffrey. That shit is in
sounds
the
crazy.
hood, gang. Like,
In the hood.
that
Did
shit
you
is
wear
in
a
the real
uniform?
trenches. Like, yeah, we wore a uniform. Hell yeah,
Okay.
we wore a uniform. But it's like when I was growing up, I was seeing niggas bringing guns to school and shit.
Oh,
like,
God.
in grammar school, like hiding the bitches in the bushes and shit like that. Like, it was my first time getting shot at. I was in like 5th grade or some shit. You feel me?
God
Like,
damn.
it was going down at my school.
Do you feel pressured up to have to be a role model for your sons?
Yeah, I do. You know, and it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like, my
Yeah,
kid,
too, though,
he at
right?
that age where he asking all the questions too, though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, what's this? What's that? Why you doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, he at that age where he asked real questions. And I do feel the pressure because, like, I live fast. You know what I'm saying? My life, I'm always moving. I'm on the road. I'm doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to, like, be able to not instill the shit in my son that my father instilled in me. You know, like, my dad always taught me, like, be a leader, never be a follower. Like, little shit like that stuck with me so far down the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to always tell me, man, don't be afraid of nothing. Like, be fearless. You feel me? Like, shit like that. And it really, like, it used to apply to, like, my everyday life when I became an adult. And this shit that he told me when I was a kid, like, my dad really instilled real fear in me. Like, he used to tell me, I catch you outside gang banging and doing drugs, I'm gonna kill you. And it scared me for a certain point, but then I started doing the shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I wasn't afraid of my dad no more, I started to, like, get into that shit. My dad used to really tell me, like, I catch you outside on the corner, you strung out on drugs, I'm gonna walk up and blow your shit off. Like,
damn.
He used to really tell me that shit scared me though.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. Like,
do it.
I was young
My
and
dad
he
was the
scared
same
the
way.
fuck out of me for real.
Your
Like,
dad used to tell you he's gonna kill you?
Hell yeah. My dad was in the military, so he was just burnt.
yeah, my dad really used to
was a
tell me,
master
like, boy,
sergeant.
I'm
He
a
was
kid. And I used to be in my head, like, how the fuck you gonna kill me? I'm your son. Like, what you mean you gonna kill me? You like, now I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna walk up and shoot you on your fucking head.
So when you was going outside though,
He used to really talk to me like that when I was a kid, bro. Like, and I think it made me fucked up a little bit though.
but
like,
you
it
was still
burnt me
a
out.
kid at 10 though. That's a kid.
Yeah, he was
Right.
telling me that before I was 10,
That's
bro. He
what
was
I'm
telling me that shit like
saying.
6.
Damn. So if you hearing that, you going to school probably saying that.
I'm in my
That's what
I'm
I'm
going
trying
to
to
school
figure
not
out.
really saying that I ain't gonna lie, I kind of was though for real. Like,
That
I was
tight
saying
energy when you
shit
get mad.
because I remember this is a funny shit. I never told this story, right? My brother had a girlfriend, man, and her name was BB, some shit. So
Her
boom,
name
I
was
forgot
BB.
I did something to her. I was probably in like preschool, kindergarten or something. I did something to her and she like whooped my ass. She was in like 8th grade, 7th grade or something. She whooped me. And my brother and them let her do it. Cause I did something to her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I forgot what I did. Threw a rock at her or some shit. They let her whoop my ass. I was a little badass little kid. And I remember I was crying. I'm like, ooh, I wish I had a gun. I'd kill this bitch. So
Emotions all over the place. You probably would have popped her too.
I was saying a little fried shit early on, but I guess it was just like me repeating the shit that I heard.
For
Type
sure,
shit.
for sure. You hear that shit at the household, you definitely gonna use it on.
Because it's kind of, but with the
Use
part
on
I'm trying, it's kind of confusing. That's why you asked if he had a dad, because it's like, all right, that stern and shit, that much respect, that much
Yeah.
fear, but then still find yourself in the streets as much
Yeah.
as you was. It's like, did he not sense it? I was about to ask you a few minutes ago, as now you're a man with kids, how do you look at like pops? You like, all right, you did. There's
Like-
a lot of respect there for how
Yeah,
he-
it's a lot of respect. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't never been asked this question. Like, when I was really in the streets, it kind of steered me away from my dad because I still had that fear and respect for him why I didn't want to clash with him. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like he had respect for me too because he let me find my way. And I think he just knew, like, he had like so much faith in me just being smart and the shit that he put into me. Like, my dad knew I was thugging. I ain't gonna lie. My dad really knew I was in the streets heavy, but he never got in my way. Like, even when I got shot at like 16 years old. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my dad never told me, don't do this, don't do that. I was back outside on my block the next day, the same block I got shot on. And it's like, at first my pops used to pull up on me when I was like 8th grade. And he see me standing outside on St. Knife S. He used to pull up on me like, what you doing? Pull up on me, get in the car, shit like that. But I still found my way back right there. Like, I wouldn't never stop going. And he just like, man, he gonna do this shit anyway. Like, he ain't never had no conversations with me like, all right, do it this way, do it this way. He kind of let me learn the hard way on my own for real. But he was always there. You see what I'm saying? Like, I knew if I needed something, like, I don't know, I think my dad being in the streets too, low, like, he was a street nigga himself, you feel me? But he was like he was a street nigga that was like, he wanted money. My dad was in this shit for the money for real. So it's like, my dad was already playing with a couple $100,000 and shit when he was 19 years old and shit like that, you feel me? Like, and back then, that's the 80s and shit. So he basically was down there a millionaire for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he used to tell me when I was a kid, like, when the police grab you, ask for your lawyer. Don't say I want my parents or my lawyer. Like shit like that. It's like stuck in my head.
That shit sound
early
good.
on.
My
like,
mama used to tell me shit like that.
Yeah, no, my pops used to tell me that early on. It just stuck with me. So it's like I didn't know I was gonna end up in the streets, gang. Like I swear to God, I didn't even want that shit. Like I remember, I swear to God, I'm not even being funny, bro. Like my mama used to ask me to go to the corner store with her when I was a kid, and I used to cry like, hell no, it's gangbangers out there. I ain't going to the store with you. Like I ain't want to go out there. Like I ain't going out there as gangbangers. And my grandma and them used to like play, like that was a way to scare me when I did bad shit. They like, yeah, we gonna take you outside of them gangbangers. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like I just became a product of my environment, bro, because I wasn't afraid of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I gotta go do this and get into a fight, I wasn't afraid to get into a fight. You feel what I'm saying? If I felt like I had to carry a gun to protect myself, I wasn't afraid. I wasn't afraid of jail. I wasn't afraid of a lot of shit. So that's kind of what like turned me into the person that I was. You feel what I'm saying? I just wasn't afraid of nothing at an early age.
And not being afraid, you put yourself through a lot of
You
trauma.
put yourself in a lot of predicaments. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to Underdog. The app is an easy way to make some cash just by making picks on your favorite players, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. Underdog is available in more than 30 states, including Cali, Texas. Support the show and hit the link in the bio. To download the Underdog app, sign up and deposit with promo code FMW to get up to 1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick.
So what would you go tell your younger self? Because right now you're successful. So if you had a chance, what would you go back and tell your younger self?
If I could go back and like tell my younger self something, it probably would be like and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If I could go back in time and do it again, I would do this shit all the same way. And that's still fucked up to say because I went and endured a lot of heartache and a lot of shit, like, but it shaped me into the man that I am. You feel what I'm saying? But if I could go talk to my younger self, I would say it ain't worth it. That's all I would say to myself. Like, certain shit just ain't worth it. Certain shit that I did and certain like situations that I put myself in, I would say it ain't worth it because like I always had the potential and the charisma to be who I am today. So if I could go back to my younger self, I would focus more so on this. I was like, I was one of them kids where it's like, I put 100% of my focus to like being in the streets. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I put 100% of my focus and time and energy into just like negative shit. Like, I wish I would have woke up and like, I'm going to the studio. I'm staying in the studio.
You play no sports?
Even though I was right. Yeah, I used to play sports, but I stopped hooping. I was on my school. I played sports all through like grammar school and shit. But when I got to high school, I only played my freshman year. My sophomore year, I got shot and I got kicked off the team. But that kind of fucked me up too, though. Like,
yeah,
my coach kicked us off the team for being like from the neighborhood we was from. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna tell you some
homie.
shit. I feel like in school they kind of set us up for failure in a way. I ain't gonna lie. Like, just being from like the neighborhood I was from, my coach kicked me off. He kicked my homie Farrakhan off. We was good though. Like, we was really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he kicked us off. Yeah, hell yeah. That's my brother too. That's one of my closest friends to this day.
Your school was in your hood?
It was on the east side. It wasn't in my hood though.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on the east side of Chicago, and I'm from over east. It was like 5-8 minutes from my hood type of shit. But like, if we get into a situation like you get I ain't gonna lie, we used to like stand outside on our block and you would get dispersed and get arrested for like gang loitering and shit for no reason, just standing outside. So we'd get arrested for gang loitering and the coach would kick us off the team. But we really not even gang banging. We just standing outside hanging out like how the regular person to hang out in their neighborhood. You feel me? Like, we wasn't doing shit or doing nothing. We get arrested for some shit like that, they'll kick you off. My homie Farrakhan was literally walking home from his crib and got shot, and he got kicked off the team for getting shot. I got kicked off the basketball team when I got shot. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, we ain't shoot nobody. We got shot. How the fuck you kick us off the team? And that shit really just made us like change for like, you know what I'm saying? But I really feel like they had it out for us anyway, because my first day of school, bro, I was a freshman in high school, and the police pulled us to the office, and they had all our picture and the shit, like, all our like mug shots from getting arrested as kids.
Up,
like, we know y'all gonna start some trouble. Don't do this, don't do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, me and like 10 of my homies pulled us to the office and was like, we watching y'all. You feel me? We was just literally in the lunchroom just talking shit, hanging out. They called our name on the intercom in front of the whole school. So they put us on Front Street. Like, you feel me? We looking like, what the fuck they calling us for? We go to the office and they like, yeah, you, we know you been arrested. You from this block, you from this. Y'all don't cause no trouble in here. We like, man, this is our first day of school. We don't even know what the fuck going on here. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
but did that
I
turn
feel like
y'all
they
up
put
in a bit though? Like,
It
'cause
did.
now at this point, you know, y'all names.
y'all already watching. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, in the way we kids, our brain not even fully developed.
Yeah.
So now we feel like, all right, bet y'all got a target on our back. We the ones who like we feel like we could take over this bitch now. Like we feel like this our shit. Like, and that's kind of like what we did in a way.
That's the thing about like with your kids too. Like they say be careful like calling your kid like, oh, he bad.
Yeah.
And then because
They
now they
become
try
bad.
to live up into that.
And especially when they hear it, like you saying I'm bad. Like, if you hearing your people say you bad all the time, you like you could get away with doing bad shit.
For sure.
You already know I'm bad. I'm finna go do some bad shit.
And the perks that come with being bad. People scared of you.
Because what if your
You
son
could
come home
Devo
with a
shit.
switch, nigga, hoodie on, like, nigga,
Yeah, I'm trying to
you
be like
did
that. I'm trying to be
Right.
like that.
Nigga,
But
what
I feel
happened?
like
What do you
I
tell
feel
him?
like knowledge is power though. I feel like you can't really like lie to a kid, because when you lie to them and they find something out, it's like they gonna lean towards it in a way, like, you know what I'm saying. And but like me being a father though, I'm not having that shit, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like my dad coulda or shoulda been more stern with
That's
me.
what I was asking earlier.
Like, yeah, I feel like he should have been more stern or should have been like, hell no, we ain't doing this or doing that. Like, I feel like he just let it happen. You know, like, I was 15, 16, coming in with guns and pulling them bitches out in front of him, putting them in the counter and shit like that. Like, he wasn't telling me, don't have no gun in my house. Like, you feel me? He ain't never had that conversation with me. So, you know, like, I'll be more stern with my kids if I was.
He was damn near letting you be a man at a young age.
Yeah, 15. I was a man at a young age, gang. I ain't gonna lie, 15 years old.
But he was
16,
in love
like,
though, so it's not like he was just out here all fucked up. He was in love. He's still married, so he was like,
yeah.
in a sense, it's like he already knew what he did. He worked himself, got himself in position to live life, and he got what he wanted. And now
I'm
he's
doing
just
this
seeing
shit.
his younger self, like, all right, maybe I wanted somebody to be a little less stern with me. And let me see what that grew into, and just looked at you that way. Like, let me see.
Because my grandfather died though. My father, his dad died when he was 15 years old.
Okay.
And my dad was like me. I was 15, 16, hanging out with grown men, bro. My dad was doing the same thing, but my grandma shipped his ass off to St. Louis. You feel what I'm saying? And like my mom them tried to do that with me too though. They tried to ship me to Iowa when I was in like 7th grade or some shit like that. Like I was getting suspended for fighting. I got like 20 days of suspension. Like I got suspended for 10 days.
What gonna do?
Nothing. I came right the fuck back. I ain't gonna let you.
What the fuck is in Iowa?
Bitch, I just flew myself back.
I was playing basketball out there though. I was playing AAU and shit. I was out there with my cousin. They sent me
they
to
trying to
Iowa.
put your position in.
Yeah, they was trying to like have me to get. It wasn't nobody but white people in Iowa.
Ain't nothing to do out
So
there
like,
but play basketball.
they like, all right, I'm playing basketball and shit. But as soon as I got back my 8th grade year and started like just being back in the mix, they tried to send me back the next year. I'm like, I'm not going. Like, I ain't going to that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But they didn't force me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my pop said he got forced. Like, get your ass up. You got to get in this car. Come on. Like, I got to a point where, like, you wasn't forcing me to do shit, gang. I ain't going to lie to you. Like, I'm going back outside no matter what's going on. You feel me? Like, by the time I got a freshman in high school, I wasn't disrespectful. Like, I wasn't disrespecting my dad or nothing like that. But wasn't nobody telling me what to do. I ain't going to lie. Like, I had my own motion. I had my own little money. I was in the streets thugging.
Made it out, nigga.
They knew what was going on. By the time I got 16 years old, I told my mama, quit her job. Like, quit. You ain't even got to work no more. Like, I got you.
We were just talking about that. 17,
got
nigga,
at you
doing that
much.
shit with Nicki. You was lit.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Nigga,
exactly.
like,
But
shit.
I think that was like the X factor though. Me doing music and rapping and being able to like, they was like, all right, he gonna get into this. Like, this gonna be, you know, like they just believed in me, but I was still thugging for real. Like, I was still outside in the mix and doing all type of other shit, but I still had the music going for me. So that's why they was like, all right, bet. They was probably just praying, like, I hope this music really take him out of this shit. You feel me?
Yes, you learned a lot throughout your music career. Now you got, you know what I'm saying, Big Swerve out, you feel me? And then you say you got a distribution deal through Republic,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And you dropping music, you know what I'm saying? How you want to drop music. Is that like something you always wanted to do? You feel me?
That was
Feeling
something I
comfortable,
always
you wanna,
wanted,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? Feel comfortable doing right now?
That was definitely something I always wanted, man. And that was the only reason why I really stayed independent, because I know how I work, my work ethic. I always, like, I'm knowing on the average I'm recording probably 500-600 songs a year at least. You You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I always want to be able to drop music at a frequent level, you know, and unfortunately, like the situation that I was in previously before I got in this situation, I was able to like drop an album or something, you know what I'm saying? Drop an album, maybe a mixtape, you feel me? But I have to go on a year hiatus. Like my whole career, in a way, bro, I always felt like I'm grinding myself out a hole. You know what I'm saying? Like even no matter how much money I made, I always felt like it wasn't enough for some reason because I wasn't dropping at a frequent level. You know what I'm saying? And I was always able to do so. Like I was always in a position to put out as much music as I wanted to, but I never did that. And then me having like, and I feel like that because I was always having to face so much adversity. Like I'm always fighting a case. I was always fighting a case. I was always like dealing with some personal shit while I'm taking care of everybody, and still like the shit that I was doing in music wasn't enough because I'm always like in my brain, where I was in my head, like, all right, bet I'm finna go on a big legendary run. But I never got a chance to do that, bro. Like I would get hot. I'd get hot as fucking fish grease and not drop. Like some shit will happen and I'll be able to deal with that. But then it's like, I can't drop no music.
Yeah, you
lose
like, momentum. Your momentum is
niggas let me lose
dying.
momentum. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna point the finger or point the blame because we ain't here to do that.
Right.
You feel me? But it's like I would get hot as fish grease, bro. I'll be right there, and then like not drop for a year and a half. Like, what the fuck going on?
I felt that. I seen that a couple of times. I wasn't gonna bring this up today though, but because right the moment right before you and Southside that project.
Yeah.
That
was Humble Beast.
Yeah, exactly. There we go, Humble Beast. So and I'm like, damn, again, I'm like, cause I peeped it. I just seen your little moments, not your little moments, your big moments. And like, all right, he about to go there. Then I be like thinking in my head, is he on this self-sabotage shit? Is he doing this to himself because it's just going too good? I never knew. Bro. I never knew what it was.
Bro. And like just to be 100, like I felt like internally, motherfucker just wanted me to stay in one spot. Like, don't get this big. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get this big because ain't no telling what you may do or no telling if you might branch off or venture from.
That's what it be.
Me.
I don't want you to even go in them rooms because we insecure about them rooms.
Exactly. We insecure about the rooms, so I don't want you to go in the rooms. But it's like me, I ain't like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm loyal to a core, like loyal to a fault. And that's my problem. I be so loyal to people that I'm not even being loyal to myself. And I was going through that for so long, you know what I'm saying? It's like now, as I'm an adult, all I really care about is focusing on me and what matter and what makes sense to me. And sometimes you gotta go through the fire to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of afraid to do so. And I went through it, bro. Like this last year and this last, like, ever since my brother passed away in 2021, that shit took me like under all the way. And then I came from out of that. And then 2023, I was like, man, this shit just ain't where I need it to be, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I think it was really losing my brother what made me feel like I'm supposed to be 10 times bigger than I am right now. Like, I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for where I am and what I got. But it's like, hell no, I'm supposed to be 10 times bigger, bro. Like, why every time I got a big record, that motherfucker don't come out? Why every time I got a album, 6 mixtapes in a row to go on a real legendary run, I'm not doing the shit I'm doing, and I'm independent. And the label want me to do this. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's something, you know? And I had to just really get on top of that something. You know what I'm saying?
And the people love you too, and your peers love you.
Yeah.
Every time I'm looking around, you around all the niggas.
And that's what's crazy. Like, my homies tell me that, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, niggas like Pluto, like 21, like everybody done told me, like, bro, you really like, you got it, gang. Like, everybody fuck with you. You hard as fuck. You just gotta, like, you know, but internally, they not really knowing what's really going on, where it's like, why every time you there, it's like, you don't really, like, you don't never really, like, go all the way down, but it's like, you will be here, and then your shit'll go like this, and you'll just stay like this for a year and a half. Like, why your shit just not steady going, catapulted? You feel what I'm saying? And it got a lot to do with just me not dropping the material, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, even when artists signed to a label, a major label, they still get to dissect their music, and when they catch them big records, you will put everything behind a big record. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's me, it's just like, they know, a motherfucker know I might have a core fan base, and I could drop a body of work, and the body of work could do good, but it's like, what's the follow-up behind it? Like, I should never be independent and gotta go a year and a half without dropping music or not dropping singles.
Crazy.
Like I'm not playing a single game. Like
Yeah.
I ain't putting 3, 4, 5 singles out a year. Why not? You feel what I'm saying? Like, so now I'm at a point where it's like I could really press on the gas and keep my foot there. You feel me? So it's like I'm really excited for the future.
So big swerve out. Now you finna come with another one. You finna follow up.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing the follow up, man, for sure.
There it is.
October.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right back on that
Let
neck.
the record reflect, man. Big for emotion, as you should.
For sure,
I ain't
bro.
want to get too deep into with your little bro, passing, but I just want to know how much, because like you said, you went through that phase.
Yeah.
But then, because like I'm right now, I'm in my space of detachment. I'm a self-sabotager. Like, so I was asking, was that self-sabotage or was you just in a fucked up situation? Whatever though, dude, losing someone like your brother and you not realizing help you detach from the last situation you was in. Like,
Yeah.
all right, I already did this. I done went through it. I know what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit hurt. And now I need this detachment to really go to the next level.
Right.
And I know it's gonna hurt though, because I don't want to do it. That's why I've
For
been
sure.
loyal all these years.
For sure.
So how do I make this decision? I'm saying, like, do you feel like in hindsight that your brother's situation kind of like give you the strength to like, all right, I can do this shit?
I definitely feel like 100% it did, because it's like, and that's crazy that you saying that, because I say that a lot too though. Like, man, after like losing my brother and losing certain people, it's like I don't really give a fuck about like certain people leaving my life anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still alive. Like, it could still be love as long as you alive and healthy. I'll leave you over there. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's people who I lost that I'll never get back again.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like, it definitely gave me the strength, because I fell into like a real depression, like alcoholism and shit like that. And I used to see like a lot of the closest peoples around me like saying, oh yeah, he crashing out, or hear it third party, like he crashing out. But you would say you love me and never pull me to the side and be like, damn, bro, I feel like you doing this. I see you doing this. But you would tell everybody around me. You would tell my girl, like, yeah, he finna crash. So it's like, damn, you fake want me to crash for real.
Like,
Like,
damn, bitch, you really want me to get
you
out here
want
and
me
do
to
it
crash.
up?
Like, you
know what
want
I'm
me to lose
saying?
everything.
Do you feel like
That's
you need that
crazy.
sometimes too? Like that
I
pat on the
definitely
back?
need
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
bro.
Like, my
Because when a
you
nigga count
good?
me out, it's like it
Yeah.
make me so much better. You feel me?
Sometimes
Like,
people can look at you like, because you a celebrity, they feel like they can't voice that to you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
When you like the nigga in the hood with the money, you like, I can't say nothing to him.
Some people
You know what I'm saying?
position themselves up to where you can't. I don't know,
nah, I'm not that
necessarily
kind of guy. Like,
celebrity,
I ain't gonna
you
lie,
say
I'm
status.
hard-headed for sure. I'm hard-headed, I'm stubborn, but I listen, bro. I take creative criticism, I take insight, and even it's like, bro, I never been the type of nigga to just be like, oh yeah, you told me something, I ain't fucking with you no more. Like, ain't nobody never came and told me nothing. No, I ain't never had a falling out with my brother or somebody close to me where we had a disagreement and I never spoke to you again. That's non-existent in my life. Like, I'm not even that type of guy. I don't take none of this shit personal for real. But it's like, you will hear people behind the scenes saying this to everybody else, or they act like they really like care, or they act like they want you to do a certain thing, but they never really tell you. Like, they never be like,
What's some of the
"Alright, I
things
feel
you
like-"
what's some of the things you you do to kind of get over depression or anxiety and shit like that?
The main thing I do, other than just being around my kids, bro, I don't really tell nobody this, but like when I'm in like the hotel or something by myself, I just really just like look at the sky, like look at the balcony, just look at lights over the city, and that give me like, damn, I could control this shit, bro. Like I get that type of like extra push for myself, other than being in the studio, like. And when I'm really in a dark place mentally, I go to the studio. It just be me and my engineer. Sometimes I might just listen to beats and fall asleep, or I be half sleeping listening to the beats and just coming up with ideas in my head. Then I just get up and record music. Like, that's real therapy for me, for real. Just being in the studio and knowing that I'm making material and it's coming out while I'm really able to articulate the shit that I'm feeling and what I'm going through, you know. And it's like, when I know I do that, and it's to a like high level, it's like, damn, man, it's my purpose. Like, this shit gotta come out. The world gotta hear this shit. And it's like, that give me the inspiration to like just keep going on. Care how long this shit take or whatever. Like, I'm gonna make sure this shit come out. I'm gonna make sure, because when I do, it's gonna feel like I done climbed over that hill. You know what I'm saying? I done got over that hump that really was like holding me back. You feel what I'm saying? And for real, like, the motivation be really when people count me out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I love when a person tell me some shit that I can't do. I'm gonna go do it. Like if you know me and you tell me I can't do something or I'm not gonna do something, I'm gonna do the complete opposite of what you telling me to do or what I can't do. You feel me? Like that'd be the icing on the cake for me. I ain't gonna lie.
You say you don't drop songs a lot too, and I be seeing the trends of you say, you know what I'm saying, so you say you don't drop music a lot, or you was mad at yourself for not dropping music a lot, but the trends be moving along fast in this music shit, and then, you know what I'm saying, shit could be going here, now the girls is going, they popping, they doing stuff, you feel like you got these songs still in the tuck. Sometimes you feel like, fuck, now this shit ain't even gonna even pop like I thought it was gonna pop.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean?
No, that happened a lot with me, for sure. But I don't never really I don't stop. I just keep going, bro. I just keep on recording shit. And then I feel like when I catch my beat, I catch my beat. And another thing that really was like that stood out, but that was crazy for me was like, I always been like a household name without music. Like, I feel like people just fuck with me for my personality and who I am. So it's like my lifestyle always been bigger than my music. I always been trying to like catch my music up to my lifestyle. Like people might know who G Herbo is, but don't even know my music for real. Like, oh yeah, he the one with the kids, or he this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like he always going fucking viral on the blogs or memes and all this type of shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's just like me authentically being myself. You feel me? Like I've been doing this shit for over 12 years, and it's like,
damn,
I got
12 already.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
like
crazy.
And I got all the resources. Like the niggas who really lit and popping for real, these my real personal homies, my close friends I could call on the phone right now. So it's like I'm always out and about, you feel me? Even without dropping the music, I got access and resources to do whatever I want when I want. So like I feel like I became a household name without having a hit record. And that's really like a good thing for me, because when I catch that record,
it's
just gonna bring me like over the top, you know what I'm saying? So like that, me knowing that in the back of my head be like all the motivation I need to just keep doing this shit.
Then what be that hit record though? Like what is that now?
We don't know. Nobody knows.
Like what is that?
Nobody knows,
now,
bro.
Bruh? Like what am I recording in this bitch?
Nobody
like, is this gonna be the
knows,
one? Like I know the
man.
pressure gotta be crazy. Like damn, it's the hit, nigga. It's the hit. It's the hit. Yes or no?
I be trying to catch them, but I be at a point now where it's like I take all the like creativity that I could get. So it's like I might have writers in the studio with me, different producers, and like don't nobody write my shit at all, but somebody might give me an idea, may give me a cadence, give me a hook, give me this structure. And sometimes I might not even fuck with it, like not in a bad way, but like I might feel uncomfortable. Like I'm saying, this ain't me. Like I'm trying to do some shit that I never done before, some shit that I'm not really comfortable doing, but I still would complete the assignment and then just see what come with it. You feel me saying? Like even with Big Swerve, and I be hearing my fans like, bro, you need to go back to this. This ain't you. This sound all industry. Like I seen so many comments, because I still read my comments and shit sometimes too. You feel me? Like he like, man, this shit sound industry. And that kind of like make me feel good, because that's what I was going for anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I want to be able to capture an audience that I never caught and that I don't have before. And people like Southside, he gonna tell me like, bro, you not finna keep doing the same shit you was doing. Like I know you know how to rap. I don't give a fuck about you rapping for 3 minutes straight no more, unless I tell you to do that. You feel me? That's my big brother I listen to when he say that. Like, all right, if this some shit, like, you lay some hard shit, fuck the streets up. But he like, shorty, you got the streets. You need a record, gang. Like,
record.
I see what you
you
did
not
right there with
losing
the
the
21
streets.
record.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
That's for show festival.
yeah. And it's like, like, you got the streets, bro. You don't need that shit no more, gang. Like, do this. Like, he'd tell me, like, record on this beat. Like, I don't care what you do or how you do it. Try to come up with a hook, or I might give you an 8-bar cadence or something like that. You feel me? And I just follow the lead, bro, and whatever come with it. Then I wind up loving those records. You know,
How open are you to trying new styles?
Completely open, bro. Like I don't have no like, ain't no big ass or little U's when it come to me being in the studio. Like I don't care how uncomfortable I am or some shit that I never done before. And like people like Mick and like everybody could contest to it. Like Southside to tell you, like, bro, I don't care about that shit, bro, because I know how to rap for real. So all you gotta do is give me a subject and something to stay on. I'll figure my way out. You feel me? Like I'm just trying to just come up with that record for real. Like, and I don't force it either though.
No,
That's
for sure.
facts. That's facts.
For sure, you can be a fried chicken maker, or you can be a chef. Like, real. It's like, or you can make the best fried chicken in
this
the
Taylor
city, or you
Swift,
can
man.
be a chef.
Herbo,
Like,
we
you can do
need
it up.
you.
Do whatever.
Yeah, you can do it up for sure.
Yeah, this Taylor Swift. Herbo, we need you. We need you.
Man, for
And you got to
real.
think about your people, like not for nothing though, but like a lot of people that be talking. That's like we know how hard it is to just grow. Period. Any environment. So fan base or not,
Yeah.
you already got to know every time you grow, I'm about to lose a certain percentage of
For
people,
sure.
regardless.
Because it's
They're not
hard
even
for
growing
motherfuckers to
there.
grow. No,
want you to
absolutely.
stay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they
want you to
stay.
stay
They
where
That's
you
stay.
true.
at.
I never really
get
thought
it.
about that like
y'all
that, though.
here.
But
So
you're
I
not
understand.
lying.
You know,
Y'all
And it's
niggas
like-
still eating McDonald's.
type shit. Yeah.
I'm over here at
gotta think about it.
Ruth Chris.
It ain't
Niggas
really
that-
too many people like on my level as an artist that been in this shit for over a decade, gang. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that started at 16 and still relevant, still been doing music at a high level for over a decade. You feel me? That's not like completely mainstream. I'm not a completely mainstream artist, but you could consider me a mainstream artist. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like I'm still doing it at a frequent high level for over 10 years. So it's like I'm not even trying to stay in one bubble. When people say certain shit, I don't even really pay attention to it because it's like I can't, because I'm gonna lose sight of myself.
For sure,
Because
yeah.
I'm on this, and I'm not trying to let nobody bring me back to this. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
because I still got all in one. Like, I can rap about street shit all day. You feel me? But is it really authentic? Because I ain't in the street. I ain't got no con a minute.
So then at that point,
Now you posing.
we not looking at numbers or first week numbers
Nah.
or streams or any of that shit. You just letting it ride and letting the people fuck
No,
with it.
I'm not at all. I promise I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about that shit. And I just had a conversation with my bro, man. Shout out to Slow. We was talking. He like, bro, like, and I love them type of conversations with people who know me. Like Slow, somebody who I've been like, I'm talking about Slow Buck.
From New York.
Yeah,
Oh,
Slow. He been around since I was a kid. Literally, I was 16 years old. Like that's when I first met, bro. When I first started rapping, and that he been like, I've been my brother ever since. He told me like from the like outside in, inside looking in, knowing me personally, like I see you getting back in your groove for real. Like he know when I'm going through my adversity and all my little shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's big, bro. He like, I see you getting back in your groove, bro. Just keep on going. Don't let up. Like, don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about none of this shit. And I was already on that. But when I get that, like, that affirmation from, like, people who really know me and who I fuck with for real and people who I look up to at the same time, he, like, that just let me know, like, all right, keep going.
That you
Keep
doing the
doing
right
this shit.
thing.
I'm doing the right thing right
Nigga
now.
can
He
see
like,
it.
boy,
Yeah.
fuck the numbers, fuck first week, fuck all this shorty. Like, I see you. Like, you ready, you back. Like, keep doing this shit the way
Cause
you
that shit'll
doing it.
fuck an artist up, man.
Yeah.
It's
That's when
like
you
you
gonna
work
find a
so
hit, though.
hard for a motherfucker, like, man, nigga, you did 2,000, you weak.
Man,
Like,
nobody
damn,
give a
nigga,
fuck.
like 2,000, a lot of people, nigga.
Exactly.
You
But that's
feel me?
part of the
Put it on
game,
the
no
road,
matter
you feel me?
That's part of the game. You're gonna have your ups and downs, so you can't let that shit stop you. You know
Hell
what I'm
nah.
saying?
It ain't
Everybody
got nothing
off
to do with.
days.
It ain't got nothing to do
For
with
sure.
hard tickets. Like hard tickets, and
Yeah.
that's why you can't just lose yourself in this shit because
And
you
that's
got
one thing I can
motherfuckers
do,
be
bro.
having 60,000, 100,000, a million.
Can't sell
Die
500
hard
tickets.
fans though. Like
Mhm.
they really got it. It's there. But are you walking past them?
Yeah.
Are you not acknowledging them? Are you acting like they don't exist because you so worried about the other 100,000 you can
Right.
get? You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
sometimes just like yo, lock in with the people that's there.
Mhm.
There's a lot of people there.
No, for sure.
a lot of
You
people
ain't
there
lying,
already.
bro. And like, since I've been an artist, like my whole career, I've always been able to like sell tickets, go on tour. Like sometimes I used to tell my team, like, bro, I'm tired of doing shows, gang, because I ain't dropping no music. I want to perform this new shit. But still, nigga, I'm still going to sell out venues and shit without dropping music for 3 years, like in
Damn.
the same markets. Like,
Yeah.
y'all see me do the same fucking show basically, but y'all still coming every
Those are the
single
ones that trying
time.
to grow with you.
You
That's
feel me?
good
So it's
catalog
like,
though.
I gotta be grateful for that.
That's good catalog.
Nah, for sure. I
Niggas-
gotta be
niggas
grateful for
growing
that shit.
up,
Some people got it in their heart. If I
Yeah.
don't- like people live vicariously through artists for one. So it's like, all right, I might not, because if they can get too busy in life, their own selves, then they probably
Right.
don't got time to come support you and everything. Now they looking at it like, all right, if I'm not doing it, at least trying to go look at my favorite artist that's doing it. You know what I mean? Like, and still grow with you. And not look to say, all right, I need the old motherfucker back. I'm really trying to,
No bullshit.
like, yeah, I'm trying to live with you through the 30s, through
No
the 40s,
bullshit.
all that shit. You know
Nah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure,
Like,
for sure.
they there.
Okay, well,
Motherfuckers
let's
gotta-
talk. We talking about growing. Let's talk about the craziest, well, the hottest topic out here in growing with Lil Wayne and and Dot.
Yeah.
during the Super Bowl. You feel me? And a lot of people, some people were saying he should, Lil Wayne deserved that moment. You feel me? Then I got some people that saying like maybe bro might be a little out of touch with what's going on, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe we outgrew bro. You know what I mean? Like, do you think Lil Wayne deserves that spot though? You feel me? To perform in the Super Bowl in his city, or do you think motherfuckers is just being a little bit ungrateful? He's from TDE. Matter.
No. Shout out.
So who you asking that question? Him?
Both of y'all too. Yeah, because he's from TDE.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I answer myself. Go ahead though.
I'm gonna start off by saying 100%. This is what I genuinely feel. Kendrick deserved his moment. You feel what I'm saying? But on the hindsight, it's like me being a diehard hip hop fan, a diehard Lil Wayne fan. I feel like I'm not even gonna say. So how can I put it? Like, not saying that like Wayne is more or less deserving of this moment than Kendrick. I'm just saying what it would do for the city of New Orleans, for hip hop culture, for everything that Lil Wayne has brought to the culture and to music. You know what I'm saying? And him being a diehard sports fan. Everybody know Lil Wayne is a diehard sports fan his whole fucking career.
For sure.
That's a moment for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like when people say like Wayne being out of touch, it's like shit. Eminem just headline. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
Eminem out of touch.
Eminem's more out of touch than Wayne to the culture, and that's not no this like no I'm saying no shade to Eminem, but to hip hop culture. And you feel me? Like, yeah, I feel like Eminem's more out of touch than Wayne. You feel what I'm saying? Because Wayne, he's not going on no hiatus for real. Like, even when he on the hiatus, it's Wayne, he in the mix. You know what I'm saying? You got to associate him with everything, with Drake doing, everything Nicki doing. He on these songs, on these albums, you see what I'm saying? It's just like, even with him being out of touch, he got so many fucking hit records where he could kill a Super Bowl halftime show with his eyes closed. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, just me personally, I feel like me being a Wayne fan, I'm a little biased here. You feel me? Because I love Wayne. That's my favorite rapper of all time. I feel like that would have been the moment if he ever have a moment. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then on the flip side, it's like Kendrick, he ain't getting no colder. Bro, he gonna have this moment again and again and again. Like, Kendrick, that's Kendrick. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like Kendrick could go on a real 2-year, 3-year hiatus and still be Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's me being a fan of hip hop and a fan of music and a fan of both of them. Like, and I know I'm making perfect sense right now. Like, I know I'm telling the truth.
I'm trying to see if he think you telling the truth.
No, I mean, this topic so damn cringy, bro. Like,
yeah, it is.
Nigga,
it
like
is. It's super cringy.
It's cringe, bro.
It is.
And if you really think about it, we hearing from everybody except for Kendrick ain't said nothing other than the thing, and Wayne
ain't said nothing.
So it's like,
so you think motherfuckers jumping the gun?
Personal views.
Yeah,
I honestly do think that
think
too.
Niggas
though.
is jumping
I think niggas jumping the gun for sure too. Though, like I was saying that. I was literally saying the other day though, like not even you got to still remember what you gonna say. Like I was still saying like, damn, I really feel like shit. Kendrick might do some hard ass shit and bring Wayne out on some crazy shit, like really pay homage to New Orleans anyway, because that's just Kendrick. That's just who he is.
What is that saying? Hit dogs holler.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we threw that out there, but y'all don't really know the play.
Exactly. You
know
don't.
What I'm saying? And then here come y'all motherfuckers hollering.
Nigga don't know the play.
So we nitpicking. Oh yeah, I didn't know you felt about me. I didn't know you felt like that about me.
Right.
They all coming out too.
For sure. Everybody coming out.
They all coming out.
Yeah,
niggas
and that's kind of like fucked up because the only people dealing with this shit is what? Anybody after 2010 and shit. You wasn't seeing these tweets years ago and everything. Like everybody had to keep it to the hush, private calls, and then they can still get it done.
For sure.
The way the tweets flying right now, it's like, God damn, like, what are we doing?
The hate train crazy.
Yeah, like what are we doing? Like,
hate train is wild.
It can't be because it's just me. Like, it's not like I just said, hey, did you? How I look at it, man, like we saying right now, ain't nobody in this culture not grew up off Wayne. Dot himself, everybody know how much he love Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Wayne. Wayne is who Wayne is, and it seems like right now it's kind of like a like damn near like Dot just snaked him. That's
Right.
kind of how the media.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
like he
Yeah, I don't
snaked
like-
him or
yeah.
some shit like, nah,
Like
ain't
he
no
robbed him of
snaking
his
going on.
opportunity
Like,
for sure.
Nah, fuck
I'm
no.
already knowing how he think. If I took it and he knowing I'm sure they knew everything that would come
with this.
For sure.
with this right here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But yeah, I think people jumping the gun and jumped the gun, and it's probably just awkward for what's going on. Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wayne and Dot always been good all these years.
That's for sure. Awkward.
But you know,
All
how it
other
happened.
shit.
Yeah,
Right.
how it happened. But it's like, all right.
I think it's cool how they shit on Kendrick moment.
I never
though.
thought about it that way
You know
too,
what I
though.
mean?
I never thought about it like how you saying, like all the controversy behind it as well. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I never thought
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
like that's where it's at. But I don't know, man. I think that I already know it's gonna be crazy. Shout outs to like this even conversation. Like that's how much culture is. I don't think that they want the culture, but yeah, sometimes they don't give a fuck that much.
Yeah, don't nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, they
for
don't
real.
like NFL
if
shit.
it was
like
any other city, any other anything, it wouldn't even be this much of a
yeah,
uproar.
because it'd be
Right.
way bigger than us. Periods. Like
It
that's why
wouldn't
we
be
so
this
happy
much
to be
of
on that
uproar.
stage because how many eyes is on there? Like for what the eyes is on the Super Bowl is way bigger.
than anything.
Yeah, so it's like
That shit crazy.
yeah, I don't know.
But it's only been one rapper ever on Super Bowl, right? Which
Nah,
was Dr.
Nelly.
Dre and Snoop. Who
Nelly.
else?
Nelly did the Super Bowl.
Who else?
Eminem, Kendrick, shit. Who else?
Because there ain't been a lot of rappers though.
Yeah, but I know Nelly.
Mhm.
I know Eminem. They all was on the same stage though, but
Right.
yeah. But Nelly did his shit some years ago.
I'm like,
And
yeah,
I
they making a
can't
big
think of
moment.
nobody
Like
else off the
every other
rip.
time they announced the Super Bowl, I've never seen nothing like this, bro. Where people just
Because
outraged.
the entitlement is ridiculous. with us.
Entitlement
That
is
just
a
lets you know how
motherfucker.
I got
fucked
if
up
I,
we
if
are,
I
though.
got if I got Herbo in there, nigga, and I'm supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be before him on Fig, and he didn't pick me, nigga. Like, nigga, that nigga in the office, nigga. Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? The entitlement is on another level. I'm
Well,
looking
we
at
get
this
the
shit.
entitlement though a little bit though. It's kind of cold. It's kind of crazy.
Still, but it has to be a committee there. Duke, he can't be the last to say, okay, yeah, it's them. He can't. It's way bigger
and then
than
let's
him.
boil down to this too though. Like I said,
Who you
the
talking about,
biggest
Hov?
Wayne fan ever.
Yeah.
The biggest Wayne fan. I'm a big Wayne fan. If I know an album from start to finish, it's a Wayne album.
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
Right.
That's the Carter.
Yeah.
And I know 500 Degrees too though, but I know it. You know what I mean? Play it,
Yeah.
I'm rapping that shit with you. But now, all right, when it comes down to showmanship, bro, not that. It's never been his thing. And it's not no diss right now. It's just it's never been his. He never been into putting on like no show.
Yeah.
For real. He get on there, he rap though.
Right.
He been
So-
he been the greatest rapper alive, but not no showmanship.
agree with
It's
that.
two
But
different
yeah.
I
things.
agree with that.
Yeah.
So
So
that goes back to what I said. It's not Jay-Z's last say so. Okay, these are the niggas you pick. All right, well, let's go down a list of things we feel like they can do. You feel me? That we feel like they can show the entire world who's watching. The entire United States of America. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, I
and
don't- I
bro
don't
is
think
checking and Dot is checking all boxes. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think
even though
Hov the
bro is a
end-all,
legend.
be-all.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think he the end all be all.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think he the
my
end all
way,
be all.
only
Hell
me.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They could have put. I think what it is like we were saying about the people that be talking behind you, behind your back when not saying to yourself. It's like I think they could have put it all around Wayne though, like put the show together.
I definitely think
Like
they
yo, no,
could.
we want you to do it, and I think we can put the show together to where we got different artists coming out. We got
Yeah.
it's still a show.
For sure.
I think he can.
I think they
I
definitely
think he
could
know how
have
to
did
fit
that.
into a show, but not like him coming over to him squad. His team, I don't think they own that. I don't think they never like where we see it at. We ain't never seen them own that. Like what Dave and Dot doing, or what Dot and Dave been doing.
Yeah.
Is they been big on shows and
Creating,
presentation.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Art.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a different whole little
Right.
ball game. Like so, like I said, it's bigger. It'd be bigger than us and our culture and everything. Because
I can't wait to see it though. I'm
I can't
excited
wait to
for
see
this
it.
shit.
Oh,
No,
well,
yeah.
now,
That
you
was
know
up.
what I'm saying? And if Lil Wayne come out, niggas gonna be like, well,
It's
nigga,
some
we
great-
made him come out.
some great promo for it.
Yeah, but at this, yeah, it is. But I know
Great
the white
promo.
man probably looking at this shit like, see, that's why we want these black niggas and these niggas talk too much. You know what I mean? We finna go back to the white motherfuckers. Now we finna bring out the
Nah,
country
the
rock
numbers
niggas.
on
You know
this
what I'm
about to be
saying?
so
Nah, y'all
crazy.
talk too much. Let's go. Come on, get Jelly Roll back
But
in
it's
here.
also
Come
been-
in.
this is where our
people-
impact coming
Yeah.
at because the numbers about to be stupid. I think it's about to be. It's gonna break the record for whatever it
For
ever
Usher,
been.
it's gonna be he gonna be Usher.
Or Michael Jackson, I'm pretty sure. Michael Jackson probably.
I think it was
Michael
Usher.
Jackson? I mean, this is a new
Michael
era.
Jackson got the record.
I think
I don't
Usher
know.
has a
I
record.
just assume. I'm
Yeah.
giving him respect right now. I don't know. I think Michael Jackson got some shit like.
Yeah,
like
Usher-
shout out to Michael.
Prince
If I'm
did his
not
thing.
mistaken, I think one of the last couple years beat the record already for most.
Oh, it
views.
did. So
Yeah,
there
I
we
think it
did.
was Usher.
Yeah, it's a new era, so they for sure smoking all those
Yeah.
old numbers. You
I
know
think
what
they already somebody
Yeah.
already beat Michael Jackson number.
Yeah, for sure. It's too many TVs and households.
yeah,
across
But this
the
shit
world
has
now.
brought
Yeah.
also personal vendettas to life, though. Now you see a Nicki Minaj like really stumped down on Hov. I'm like, damn.
Nah, that's why
She
we
been
love
going-
destruction.
she been snapping.
The destruction
Well, she
part
spoke
is
out about
because
She did like 20 tweets, and like going crazy.
she definitely did her
Since
thing.
this,
Yeah.
That's right.
that's why I don't be on the internet, bro. I don't be
Yeah.
seeing that shit.
I
She went
love
on
that. I would read it, but we not.
No,
yeah.
No, she went
Paragraphs,
she went
too.
crazy.
Big
And she made it very direct, and it's I think it's tight though because it's like I think it's just giving eyes to all the supporters and fans of the world
Right.
to let it be known like no, everybody don't fuck with each other. It's not as scripted in like industry as everybody say.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers in the industry be politicking with other motherfuckers in the industry.
Yeah.
It's like it's a thing, you know what I mean?
It's real life.
I ain't mad at how Nicki got at that. Like shit, they riding for Wayne too though. Only person ain't said nothing is Drake, but Birdman popped out. He said what he said. His engineer popped out, said what he said. Nicki popped out, said what he said. I like that. That's good,
Yeah.
man. Ride for your squad.
Yeah, it's
It
all
don't even
good.
matter. I know motherfuckers sometimes like, man, hey, I'm about to say some bullshit. I
Birdman.
don't give a fuck.
Birdman.
What Birdman
He
said?
just came out on straight gangster shit. A little
You know that's
simple
how
tweet.
I fuck with
We
Birdman.
about
Yeah,
to
man.
show these fuck niggas.
Yeah.
Pussy.
I'm like, damn, Birdman.
Fuck with Birdman.
Shit. It's
But,
just a halftime show, bro.
I wish I had the homie here longer, you feel me? But his people was rushing me, you know, because he famous, y'all.
Nah,
Big
Bro, I
deal.
didn't know how. I didn't know really how.
been thugging,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? I didn't know how famous bro was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't till today. I was just ridiculous.
Big swerve, man.
Yeah, big
Appreciate
swerve
it,
is
bro.
popping. She like get.
Big swerve.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
told me
wrap it
earlier.
up.
She told me earlier y'all stream
That's
sniping
how,
him.
That's how he did you.
She told me earlier y'all stream sniping him. Was y'all stream sniping him?
Hell no,
She
nigga.
just did what he did to y'all. Wrap it
I'll
up.
wrap it up, huh? He said on the intro though.
that's fucked
On the
up.
intro though. Get the fuck up.
Fuck up out of here. Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out,
but
man.
Mom Quay gotta go, man. I wish we could stand this motherfucker all day,
Nah,
man.
for
Because
sure.
we
We
definitely
definitely
can chop
can
it
do
up,
it.
man. You feel me? You gotta come back, man.
No, absolutely.
I
I'm gonna be
appreciate
back.
you,
For
man.
sure.
Sure, man.
Anytime
Absolutely,
on the West
I'm
Coast,
coming
man.
back,
Tap
man. We
in with us.
thugging.
Tap in
I'm
with us
always
for
on the
sure.
West Coast. Nigga, I live here.
Okay, well, there it is.
See,
That
you know what I mean? He
I'm in the mix.
He regular, just chilling, man.
Niggas ducked off. Just
Yeah,
getting
ducked
to
off.
it.
Overly
ducked off,
tucked
man.
off. Overly.
But
Yeah.
Big Swerve out everywhere, you feel me? So
Yes,
make sure y'all
sirski.
go tap in right now, man, on all streaming platforms. Don't worry about nothing, man. Make sure y'all go cop that. He will be back next time. That's what he said. He stay out
For
here. So
sure,
I'm
for
pressing
sure,
him,
man.
you know
I'ma
what I
push
mean?
back,
But
bro.
yeah,
I'ma
man.
push back,
This
broski.
is what could go wrong, you feel me? Me, King Pun, my boy, man. Thank you for coming, man. Good looking, G.
Shout out to
Appreciate it,
Herbo,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
could go wrong, man? All kind of shit, man.
Yeah, that part.
All kind of shit, man. These days we live in, man.
Oh, God.
Yeah, for real.
Love,
All right,
bro.
we out.
We gone.